4 o'clock on your Tuesday afternoon. These lucky folks are spending Tuesday afternoon out there on the links.
Must be nice.
Another hot and dry summer day in Colorado. You guys, you just have to take advantage of them sometime. Today is lucky number 21, over 90 degrees in Denver. But our weather impact team is tracking a cool off on the way. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Christensen.
And I'm Sam Shocker. Storms tomorrow will keep us in the 80s with the potential for some severe storms. Right now, we are following breaking news of a fire near Sadelia. Our weather camera could see some plumes of smoke coming from the south. South Metro Fire is responding. Early reports say the fire is about 5 acres in size, burning on the east side of Santa Fe near Ron King Trail. South Metro Fire says the fire is moving southeast at a moderate rate of speed, but no structures are threatened. According to the Douglas County Sheriff's Department, several people reported a lightning strike in the area, which could have started that fire. We will, of course, keep an eye on this, and we will share more as new details come in.
Kathy, it's that time of the year. I'm driving in this afternoon. I see the clouds building and sometimes that lightning, it's like dry thunderstorms almost.
That's exactly what we've got today. And with elevated fire danger a prime concern, we've seen a lot of lightning, a lot of wind, but we have not seen a lot of rain. That's going to be changing in the next 24 hours with the arrival of a cool front that will bring temperatures down out of the mid-90s into the low 80s tomorrow. But that advancing cool front will also bring in some low-level moisture, fuel for severe thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures have come down a little bit because of the cloud cover out there, but still running above average in the 90s for most of eastern Colorado. There's an air quality alert out for the western slope. This may be extended out as smoke and haze from approaching the wildfires that are burning in Utah and Arizona. That smoke and haze plume is coming our way tomorrow. Radar not real quiet this afternoon, believe it or not. We have a severe thunderstorm watch Nebraska for North Platte, and we've got just some scattered non-severe storms, but producing a lot of wind and lightning in a very dry atmosphere. So we've really been watching this cluster of lightning and thunderstorms around Castle Rock, Highlands Ranch, in and around that 5-acre brush fire near Sadelia. The storms are tracking east and southeast. Not severe. If you get rain, count yourself lucky. This is the area tonight that we may see an isolated severe storm, but tomorrow, Denver included in a wider area for storms with hail and the potential for flash flooding. It's part of your weather headline. So coming up, another check of the radar. Much cooler tomorrow. That's the good news. The bad news is smoke coming our way and the threat for severe weather. We have hail and flash flooding potential. The timing and impact is just ahead.
Opening statements, arguments begin today in the case against the Aurora dentist accused of killing his wife in 2023. James Craig is accused of poisoning her with arsenic cyanide and a chemical that's normally used in over-the-counter eye drops.
A doctor who treated Angela Craig twice after she got sick in March of 2023 told jurors she has never forgotten the experience. The doctor was the first witness called today. Kevin Vaughn from 9 News Investigates joins us from the Arapahoe County Courthouse. Kevin, I know a lot of people are wanting to hear, what did the doctor say about her treatment?
Well, Sam and Kim, she said she was baffled because despite running numerous tests, she could not figure out what was wrong. Angela Craig sought medical attention 3 times in less than 3 weeks, repeatedly saying she felt off and was weak and dizzy. But Dr. Ashley Pico testified today that blood tests, a CAT scan, and even an EKG failed to reveal the cause of those symptoms. Eventually, she sent the woman home with instructions to return if she got worse. When she came back a few days later, her condition had deteriorated, and within a week, Angela Craig was brain dead. It wasn't until specialized blood testing done as part of the autopsy report that arsenic, cyanide, and the ingredient in eye drops was discovered in her system. Prosecutors allege that her husband, Dr. James Craig, a serial adulterer who had just begun a new relationship with a woman in Texas, poisoned her in part by dosing her smoothies. We should also note that testimony ended just a few minutes ago. There have been 7 witnesses called today on the first day of the trial. Live in Arapahoe County, Kevin Vaughn, 9 News.
Okay, Kevin, you previewed this case so well for us yesterday, and we heard from Scott Robinson, and we were wondering what the defense is going to say. I mean, what's their argument as to why he didn't do this?
Essentially, their argument in their opening statements was that the police had blinders on, that they rushed to judgment, that they didn't do a very good investigation. They noted, for example, that Angela Gregg's laptop computer was not taken by them, was not opened and checked by them. But that essentially was the gist of what they had to say.
And I know there's children involved here. They had a family, and there's kids. Are they in court or are they testifying? What do we know about that?
James and Angela Craig have 6 children together. 4 of them are on the witness list, so they're not allowed to be in court because they're expected to testify. But other family members are here. They're taking up a couple of rows in the front of the courtroom. They've been, today, by my observation, stoic during the first part of these proceedings.
Well, it's going to be a while, as you said, up to 3 weeks. So thank you for your coverage of this trial that's getting so much attention nationwide as well. Today, the man accused of the deadly firebombing attack on the Pearl Street Mall last month appeared in a courtroom in Boulder. Mohammed Suleiman sat down wearing an orange and white jumpsuit. His defense team announced today that he's waiving his right to a preliminary hearing. That creates the path to a criminal trial in district court. Suleiman is accused of throwing Molotov cocktails at a group of people marching for awareness of Israeli hostages in Gaza last month. One 82-year-old woman died of her injuries. Suleiman's arraignment will be set for September 9th. He still faces 12 hate crimes on the federal level. At this hour, multiple fires are burning around our state. Right now, there are nearly 300 firefighters working on the South Rim fire near Montrose. It started by lightning. It's 0% contained. Firefighters battle hot conditions, making that fire more active while working on fire lines today. As of this morning, the South Rim fire has burned nearly 4,000 acres. The Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park remains closed. An update today on the Turner Gulch fire in Mesa County. Officials say that fire has exploded to more than 8,000 acres. That fire started by lightning last Thursday. 475 firefighters are working to gain containment. Mesa County Sheriff's Office issued more evacuations today along Highway 141. And this is just 2 of several wildfires burning right now. Our team has compiled the information on all the wildfires burning and updates on 9news.com. Texas isn't getting relief from rain this week. Heavy rains returned yesterday, just 10 days after that catastrophic and deadly flooding.
It's absolutely tragic. Compact flood watches and advisories remain in effect for the area as more rain is expected in parts of the state. In Kerr County, recovery efforts continue. Hundreds of people are still missing. Over the weekend, as much as 6 to 10 inches of rain fell over central Texas. Then again yesterday, many were told to move to higher ground as more rain threatened to cause additional flooding in the region. Today, 33 members of Colorado Task Force 1 joined from Lakewood in those search efforts. The team now has more than 80 people and 5 canines deployed there. We're waiting to get a daily update about their operations later tonight. Crews are facing obstacles like debris, both underwater and all along the river. Colorado Task Force 1 members say there are still sections of the river to go through. Of course, I know a lot of people feel helpless out there. You can help those devastated by the floods in Texas. Our parent company, Tegna, has created a way for everyone to give. Scan the QR code on your screen to donate now. We also have information on how to donate on our website, 9news.com.